he's probably celebrating 100th birthday with somebody somewhere.
All right, oops. All right, I forgot the microphone.
Already running a marathon or something.
Yeah, right.
He's probably still running Chicago Marathon.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. It's a day of distractions. All right, so let's start standing up. So I can get my microphone on. Just kidding. So we're going to do a bunch of breathing today. Get some of those allergies cleared out of the system with this beautiful fall weather we're having. But let's start in just a regular mountain pose. So feet can be hip width distance apart or wider, depending on how your balance feels today. And I'll give you a couple of cues, but I want you to get into your position kind of on your own. So we'll do hip points. So right here, bony part right here, we're going to gently pull that towards each other. And then we're going to go up to the hyoid bone. So right under the jaw is a little horseshoe-shaped bone that goes back. So we're going to pull it back and up. And so those two reference points for the torso get the whole body in line. And let's just take a moment to notice. Notice where you're feeling tension in the body. And maybe notice the feet being rooted into the earth. The ball point of the big toe, ball point of the pinky toe, and the center of the heel. Grounding those down into the earth. And then when you're ready, let's take notice of what the breath is doing. You don't have to change it, just notice. When you're ready, I'm going to come back into the room and start moving about. So the first thing we want to do is move the feet a little bit because we'll probably do a bunch of standing to start here. So if you want, maybe coming up on the toes, maybe you can go over the toes. If you have a chair handy and want to hold on to your chair, that's fine. Oh, my chair's over there. All right. And the other foot. And at any time, if your feet get a little tired, you can shift them around and move them. Excellent. All right, let's move the wrists, and then we'll move some big body bones and muscles. So arms come straight out in front. Tuck the thumbs, wrap the fingers around, make circles around with the wrists. One direction, the other, maybe independently. Excellent. And then release that. We're going to bring the palms together, interlacing the fingers, and make figure eights. And pause for a moment, pull the hands apart, and then switch fingers on top. And figure eights again. Excellent. Release that, shake it out. We're going to extend the right arm out, fingers back towards the shoulder. And thumb down towards the floor. Other arm, extend that left arm out, fingers back towards the shoulder. And thumb down towards the floor. Excellent. And shake that up. All right, let's move up to the neck. So we're going to start with an inhale. On the exhale, chin comes down towards the chest. Inhale, looking up towards the ceiling, going just as far as is comfortable. Exhale, bring it all the way back down towards the chest. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, all the way back down. And one more full time inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Inhale back to center. Now we're going to do side to side. So if your feet are closer in, if you want to move them a little wider, you can do that. So let's start with an inhale again. On the exhale, first side, ear to shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side, ear to shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. We're going to do it one more time each side. Exhale, first side. If you want to bring that arm out and over. So I have my left ear, my left shoulder, left arm comes up and over, resting on the right side of the head. Opposite if you went the other way. Making space between that opposite ear and shoulder. Breathing into any tension that you're noticing. And then when you're ready with an inhale, lift that arm up, head comes back to center. Let's go to the other side. Exhale, ear to shoulder, that arm comes up and over, resting that hand on that side of the head. Breathing into any tension that you're noticing, the neck or shoulder. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift that arm up. Head comes back to center. Excellent. All right, so now we're going to do the twist with the neck, and we're using our gaze. Shoulders stay where they are. So we're going to look straight ahead. That's our inhale. On the exhale, gaze comes around, bringing the chin towards that shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, back to center. One more time each side. And then release back at center. All right, let's move down to the shoulders. So on an inhale, we're going to bring the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, up. Exhale, down and back. And then let's reverse direction. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, down and forward. Excellent. And then a couple more either direction or straight up and down if you prefer that. Moving with the breath. Excellent. All right, so shake the legs out a little bit. We're going to start in on some bigger movements. We're going to start with our cat and cow standing. So you can start with feet are hip width distance apart or so. And we're gonna start with our exhale. So we're gonna round the shoulders forward, bend the knees, tuck the chin, and we're tilting the pelvis. On the inhale, we're gonna round up, looking up. Exhale, back to cat. Inhale, rounding up, looking up, cow. Exhale. Inhale, leading with the collarbones. Exhale, back to cat. Excellent. And then coming back to that neutral spine. So we're going to do our laterals next. So I typically move my feet a little bit wider because we're going side to side, so balance might be a little different here. So we're going to do a couple different rounds of our lateral. I'm starting with one hand on that hip. We're going to inhale, bringing this other arm just straight up. So that's our first side. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, second side. Feel that length from the fingertips to the toes. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. All right, our second round is going to be an extra breath in. So we're going to inhale. Exhale, bring it over towards the other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and release. All right, our last round, we're going to go all the way over, all the way back. One breath. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Other side. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. A couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale. We're going to pause here in the inhale. Take an extra breath into that rib cage. Your next inhale, up, exhale, release. Nice. Other side. Inhale, over. Take a pause here and breathe into that rib cage. Your next inhale, coming back and release. Beautiful. All right, let's come into our twist. So again, if your feet want to come out a little bit wider, that's fine. We're just going to bring the arms up somewhere between here and here, whatever feels comfortable. We're going to inhale, lift up out of the spine on the exhale, turning towards the first side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Again to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Beautiful. Inhale, back to center. We'll release the arms and shake out the feet a little bit if they're getting a little tired. And now let's come into a little balance pose. So we're going to start with our eagle. So let me show you the three options for the feet, and then I'll show you the three options for the arms. All right, so the first option is bend that one leg, cross over, foot on the floor. Second option, on the block. And then the third option is wrapping it around that leg. So you can use a chair for any of those. And then the options for the arms. So the first option is holding both shoulders. Second option is elephant trunk. Third option is our all the way around palms together. All right, so we're gonna start, I'm gonna use the block and then those arms. All right, so you're welcome to use any of those other options, also a chair if you want. All right, so we're gonna start with this beautiful, gorgeous arm wingspan, our eagle arms. We'll bend the knees, we'll do the legs first. So we're gonna cross this right leg over the left, and you can do on a block or on the floor. And then we're gonna take the right arm under the left. And let's do our 3 breaths here. So we're gonna inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And one more. Inhale. Exhale, arms come down, unwind and uncross. And let's go to the other side, check it out. If you had a block, switching it to the outside of that right foot. And then arms open nice and wide. Gonna bend the knees, cross that left leg over the right, either to the block or to the floor. And then the left arm comes under the right. And then 3 breaths here. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale down. And one more. Inhale. Exhale down. Unwind, open, and release. Beautiful. All right. So let's do a tree pose, and then we'll come back to, we'll start our warriors after that. So for our tree pose, if you have a chair and you want to use your chair, you're welcome to do that. I'm going to start with the right foot. On this time, you can go either way. And I'm going to do level A with the feet. So that is 1 foot flat, the other foot in tripod. So that heel is above the ankle, toes are on the floor. So then we want to look at this hip, nice and straight, nice and strong. And then the other hip is open. So you can have the hands on the hip, hands at the heart. And then when you're ready, you've got your balance. If you want, you can grow your branches. So if you have this and you've got your balance, you can bring your foot up higher if you want. You're welcome to keep it down on the floor. Just don't put the foot on the knee. And then if you want, the branches can move, can sway, leaves are falling down. All right, and most importantly, we want to be breathing. Nice, and then when you're ready, coming out nice and gracefully. Excellent, shake the legs out, and let's go to the other side. Other foot flat, heel above that ankle. Hands at the hips or hands at the heart. Check in with this other hip, nice and strong. Other hip is open. When you're ready, you're going to lift up out of your tree, sway in the wind, bring the hands together or open. If you get wobbly, extend with the crown of the head, and most important, got to keep breathing. Excellent. And whenever you're ready, coming out nice and gracefully. Excellent. Shake the legs out if you want. All right, so now we're going to come into our warriors. So we'll start with our warrior 1. We're going to turn the left foot out and step that right foot forward. And we'll start with warming up the knee. So we're going to inhale here. On the exhale, bend that knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Excellent. Next time that leg is bent, push off and step it back. And then let's go to the other side. Turn that right foot out, step that left foot forward. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straight. Excellent. And then next time that knee is bent, we're going to push off and step it back. All right, let's add the arms here. Left foot out, right foot forward. And we're going to do 3 rounds with the 3 options. So hands to heart, cactus arms, and then arms straight up. If any of those bother your shoulder, stick with the one that doesn't bother your shoulder. All right, guys ready? Here we go. So we're going to inhale, hands to heart, bend that front knee. Exhale back. Second time, cactus arms. Exhale back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale back. Hands to heart. Exhale. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale back. Arms up. Nice. And one more round. Hands to heart. Cactus arms. And arms up. All right, we'll bend that leg, step back, and go to the other side. Right foot out, left foot forward. Same thing with the arms here. Here we go. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale back. Cactus arms. Arms up. Again, hands to heart. Cactus arms. And arms up. Excellent. One more round. Hands to heart. Cactus arms. And last one. All right. Bend that front leg, push off, and step it back. All right. Let's come into our beautiful Warrior Two pictures of all of our glorious arms out. Let's start with the left foot forward this time. Back foot's at 90 degrees-ish. Torso is facing the same direction as that back foot. Hands together at the heart, arms open, and then we're going to bend that front knee over that front ankle. And if your feet didn't land where you like them, you can always pick them up and move them, adjust as needed. You're going to soften the shoulders away from the arms or from the ears, and then extend the fingers out. Take a breath or so here, check in with the body, notice where you're feeling anything. All right, let's go Peaceful Warrior first. Right hand comes down to that right leg, open that left palm up towards the ceiling. Depending on your balance, you can look up at that left thumb or towards the horizon. Feeling grounded in the feet. And then when you're ready, we're going to come into side angle pose. That left forearm comes down to that left thigh. Right hand can start on that right hip to send that right shoulder towards that back wall. And then if you want, you can bring that right arm up towards the ceiling or overhead, ear over the bicep. Whatever feels good in that right shoulder. And then when you're ready, we're going to grab that invisible rope coming back up and then all the way around to Peaceful Warrior. And back to side angle pose. Right hand on the hip towards the ceiling or overhead, wherever that feels comfortable for you today. And then one more time through, all the way around to Peaceful Warrior. Check in with that front knee. And then back down to side angle pose. Grabbing that invisible rope, pulling back up, coming into Warrior Two. Soften the shoulders. Drop the arms and step the feet back together. Shake the feet out. And then let's go to the other side. Right foot forward. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side. We'll bend that front knee over that front ankle. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Extend out through the fingers. Take a breath or so here. And then let's start with our peaceful warrior. Left arm comes down, open that palm. Peaceful warrior, right hand up towards the ceiling. Gaze can be at the horizon or up towards that right thumb. Excellent. And then let's bring that right forearm down to that right thigh. Left hand on that left hip, send that left shoulder back. And then we're going to extend that arm up if you want, towards the ceiling or overhead. Whatever feels right for that shoulder today. And then let's windmill around back to peaceful warrior. Gaze can be at the horizon or up, and it can change. Back to side angle pose. Right forearm, right thigh. Left arm where it needs to be. And one more time through peaceful warrior. And last side angle pose. Excellent. Grab that invisible rope, pulling back up. Drop the arms and step the feet back together. Shake the feet out if you want, coming onto the top of the feet. All right, so let's do our moving balance, even though this isn't always picture worthy, at least of me. So let's start with my least favorite, and then we'll do my favorite. There's only two, so we'll do this one first. So a couple of options with this. You can come up on the toes and then the arms, or arms and then the toes, or if you are talented, all at once. All right, so going slow, moving with your own breath. So this is the inhale and exhale. Inhale coming up, exhale down. All right, one more. And release. Excellent. All right, let's do my favorite one, our Karate Kid or flying crane. So that one looks like this. The arms come up and one knee comes up. Exhale down, and then you go to the other side. Inhale and exhale. All right, ready? Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and keep going. If you prefer just doing one side at a time, you can do that. Or you can hold that one knee up longer. Just you want to keep moving with the breath. And then one or two more each side. Ending evenly. Beautiful. All right. So let's come into our triangle. If you like a block for your triangle, go ahead and grab your block. I think it's a revolved triangle kind of day too. So we're going to do triangle each side, and then we'll come back and do revolved triangle. So if you need a block for either or any of those, go ahead and grab it. You can also do it to a chair. If you want to do that at the chair, that's fine. Or if the block is too low, you can do it onto your leg as well. All right. So let's start with right foot forward. The idea is that that front leg is straight, but put a bend in as much as you need. And then the block is going to be near that front foot. All right, so the torso faces the same direction as that back foot. Hands together at the heart. Arms open to the side. We're going to extend forward with that front arm, hinge at the hip, and then tick-tock the arms. You can come down to the block or your leg. Just don't push in on your knee is the idea there. If you can, if you're down at the floor, that's fine too. And let's take a breath or so here. And if that's uncomfortable on your arm or your shoulder to have that arm up, you can always rest it on that hip. When you're ready, we're going to grab that visible rope, pulling back up. Drop the arms, bend that front knee, and step the feet back together. All right, let's go to the other side. Left foot forward. Torso is facing the same direction as that back foot. Hands together at the heart, arms open. Little micro bend in that front knee if you like. We're going to extend forward with that front arm, hinge at the hip, tick-tock the arms, and then coming down to your shin or that block or your chair. That other arm is a nice plumb line if it's up, otherwise it can be on your hip. Take a breath or so here. And then when you're ready, grab that invisible rope, pulling back up. Drop the arms, bend that front knee, and step the feet back together. Check the feet out, and let's do our revolved triangle. All right, so we'll start with that right foot forward again. So I have my block here, and I have it half a foot away from my foot. Can't measure. And so my left hand is going to be on the block. If you want, you can have it on that leg or on the floor. So we'll come into the triangle and then revolve it. So we're going to extend forward with that right arm, hinge at the hip, tick-tock the arms, and then we're going to bring that left arm down to meet the right. And then that right arm goes up the other side. Very good. Excellent. Bring that right arm down. Left arm comes up to pull us back up. Drop the arms, bend that front knee, step the feet back together. All right. Other side. Left foot forward. Arms out. Extend forward with that left arm, hinge at the hip, tick-tock the arms. Bring that right arm down to meet the left. And then the left goes up the other side. Excellent. And then bring that left arm back down. Right arm comes up, pulling back up. Drop the arms, bend that front knee, step the feet back together. All right, so let's do cat and cow, and then we're going to come down to hands and knees. Palms on the front of the thighs. Exhale, tuck the chin and then tilt the pelvis. Inhale, rounding up, looking up. Exhale, back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. All right, let's come back to that neutral spine. And then when you're ready, we're going to come down to tabletop. If you have a blanket or a towel and you want to put that under your knees, we can do that. Because after we do a cat and cow here, then we're going to do our lunge. So if you have blocks, get those up to the top of the mat. So let's start with our cat and cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. All right, and then we'll come back into that neutral spine. If you don't want to use your blocks, that's fine. You don't have to. everybody else, if you want to grab your blocks up front. And you can start with both blocks on one side to swing this right leg around front or pull it straight through. Either way, find that right leg, that right foot up in front. All right, from here, a couple of options. You can stay right here. If you're ready, you can bring both hands up onto that right knee. And the first thing we're going to do here is bring the pelvis down towards the floor. And then back up. Let's do that 2 more times. And 1 more. Nice. All right, from here, a couple of options. Come back down to the blocks or the floor. Or if you want, you can bring your arms up overhead. If you want to do a little baby back bend here, looking towards the ceiling, bringing the head up, gaze up. And then gaze comes back down. Bring the hands back down to that right knee, down to the blocks, and then let's switch legs. So that right leg comes back, left foot around or through. Either way, left foot up in front now and stay on the blocks. Or if you're ready, you can bring the hands up onto that knee. And let's do 3 pelvis drops here. Bring it down towards the floor. Back up. Second time, down. And up. And 1 more. Excellent. And then from here, back down to the blocks or bring the arms up. And then looking up towards the ceiling, if you want. And then gaze comes back down, hands come down to that knee, and then they can come down to the block. We'll tuck that knee under. And let's do a couple cat and cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. All right. Next pose, let's do our thread the needle. We haven't done that in a while. So let's start with this left hand where it is. We're gonna inhale, lift this right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, right arm comes down, coming down to that right shoulder, right side of the head. And then we're gonna do 2 more. Push in with that left hand, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. And 1 more, push in with that left hand. Inhale, right arm all the way up. Exhale, bring back down. And to finish this side, inhale, bring that arm all the way up. Exhale, back down to the floor. All right, other side. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, left arm under the right, coming down to that left shoulder, left side of the head. Inhale, push in with that right hand all the way up. Exhale, thread the needle. And 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Left arm under the right. Let's finish this up. Inhale. Arm comes up. Exhale, back down to the floor. All right. Our next pose, we're going to do our lateral. So taking this right hand, we're going to walk over towards the left, next to it, in front of it, past it. And we're going to turn and look at that left foot. 3 breaths here. Let's start by taking a nice inhale into that right rib cage. And exhale. Inhale, right shoulder to right hip. Exhale, right hip to right shoulder. One last breath. Inhale, right fingers all the way down that right side body, those right toes. Exhale, right toes all the way up that right side body, out the right fingers. We'll walk that right hand back. Left hand comes over next to past, wherever it wants to be. Turning and looking at that right foot. Same 3 breaths on this side. Inhale into that left rib cage. Exhale, release. Inhale, left shoulder to left hip. Exhale, left hip out the right shoulder. One more. Inhale, left fingers all the way down that left side body, those left toes. Exhale, left toes all the way up that left side body, left fingers. Walk that left hand back. And cat and cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. On this next one, let's add a child's pose. Exhale, cat to child's pose. Inhale, you can come back up through the forearms back to cow. Exhale, cat to child's pose. Inhale, back up to cow. If you want to pause in your child's pose at any time, you're welcome to do that. And one more time through. From here, we're going to come over and sit on your left or right side, and then bring the legs out in front. So we're going to do a forward fold here. And for this time, we're going to keep the feet in the mat and the knees bent. So if you want, you can bring the feet out a little bit wider, give you a little bit more room. And, sorry, we're going to use the arms here. So on an inhale, we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Tap the floor, inhale, come back up. Couple more times. Exhale, forward fold. Tap down, inhale, come back up. If you can't reach the floor, that's okay. Just stop where you're at. Exhale down. Inhale, come back up. And exhale down. This last time you can round the chin, round the spine. Release the breath. When you're ready, using the hands, walking back up. And then let's bring the legs out in front. And then we'll do side to side here with the forward fold. So we'll start with this left leg out. It doesn't have to be that wide, just as wide as is comfortable. Bending that right knee, right foot comes into that left thigh. And let's use the arms again here. So we're going to inhale, the arms come up. We're going to turn the torso so it's facing that left leg. Engage that left foot. Exhale, forward fold over that left leg. Tap down, inhale, come back up. Exhale, forward fold. Tap down, inhale, come back up. Exhale, forward fold, and then we're going to pause here for a moment. You can cross the wrist over the shin or the knee or wherever they're reaching. Tuck the chin. Take a breath or so here. And then when you're ready, extend both arms out. Push in with that leg to come back up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release. All right, let's switch legs. You can use that hand under that knee. Right leg comes out, left foot into that right leg. Same thing on this side. Inhale, the arms come up. Torso turns towards that right leg. Exhale, forward fold. Tap down, inhale, come back up. Exhale, forward fold. Tap down, inhale, come back up. Exhale, forward fold, and release into the pose. Cross the wrists, drop the chin. Couple of breaths. And then when you're ready, extend both arms out. Inhale, push in with the leg, coming back up. Back to center. Exhale and release. Nice. Let's bend that knee and bring both feet up to the top of the mat. My blanket out of the way. And then we're going to come down onto the back. So hands on the knees. We're going to roll down onto the flat of the back. And let's start with a couple of Apanasanas. Hands on the knees. Knees can come out wider. On the exhale, knees come in towards the chest. Inhale, release. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, release. Excellent. And next time you come into the exhale, knees in. On the inhale, we're going to lift the arms up overhead, feet come up towards the ceiling. For our L, exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. That's our O. Inhale, feet up towards the ceiling, arms overhead. They can also come into cactus arms. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. All right, so let's bring the feet down to the mat and extend both legs all the way straight out. We're going to zip up the legs, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. And we're going to do our 3 rounds of the 3 different options with the arms here. So the first one is inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Second time, cactus arms. Inhale. Cactus. Exhale, by your side. Third time, snow angel. So we're going to turn the palms face up. Inhale, hands slide up towards the crown of the head, like you're making a snow angel. Exhale, arms come back down by your sides. Let's do that again, starting at the top. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Second time, inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Third time, snow angel arms. Inhale, arms, hands towards the crown of the head. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. And one more round. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Second time, cactus arms. Last time, snow angel arms. Inhale. And exhale. Let's finish with our palm flips. So we're going to start with the palms facing the floor. On an inhale, we're going to lift the thumb up towards the ceiling, rolling over the pinky so that the palm faces up. Exhale, palm comes back to the floor. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. And now it's time for our relaxation pose. So whatever you need to do to get comfortable, legs come away from each other, feet away from each other, arms away from the body, palms up or palms down. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And we'll do a full body relaxation, walking down the body. Relaxing each part as we go. Starting with the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the top of the thighs and the back of the thighs. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arm, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Let the tongue be heavy and fall away from the roof of the mouth. Let the eyes be heavy and fall to the back of the head. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, using your upper arm to push up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way, let's finish with sun breath number 1. We start with the hands on the thighs. We're going to inhale, let the hands float up. On the exhale, hands float back down. 3 times. Ready? Here we go. Inhale. Hands float up. Exhale, hands float down. Again, inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Hands come together, back of the heart, as we go forth this beautiful, gorgeous fall day. Let's go forth with kindness, compassion, and gratitude, not just for others, but especially for ourselves. If you'd like, you may bow and say namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, everybody. It's our
Thanks,
7-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Turn this off.